Hey guys, it's me KSMR here, and today I'm going to be reading a Hinata Shoyo X Male Listener. This one is titled, It's Love, Isn't It? And yeah, without further ado, let's get right on into the video. 1. Hinata Shoyo was a firefly. So small, but yet, at the size... Hey guys, it's me KSMR here, and today I'm going to be reading a Hinata Shoyo X Male Listener. This one is titled, It's Love, Isn't It? And yeah, without further ado, let's get right on into the video. 1. Hinata Shoyo was a firefly. So small, but yet, even at the size, it was filled with enough light that left people in fascination the first time eyes were laid on them. You couldn't help but think this was true, or this could be true for the first time you encountered the sunshine child on the court. When he jumped, it reminded you of the lightning bugs in the air. Light being brighter than before. Hinata Shoyo was an extraordinary person shining in this ordinary world. Or at least, that's what you would say if some person were to ask you about that ball of energy. Actually, it sounded cheesy. A simpler response would have been best, you thought. With your back pressed against the gym wall, you watched in amazement at the figure who had just been sent a ball that was spiraling down onto the opposite side of the net, landing gracefully on both feet. Though you have seen this quick many times before, it was still an extraordinary sight to watch each time you had heard the ball, or each time you had heard the smack of the colorful ball onto the floor. That was so cool. Did you see that, YN? It was like gwah, and the ball hit the floor like bam. Hinata beams, turning over to face you in high hopes. His glistening chestnut eyes were filled with such beautiful intensity, and he wore a smile that you swore would light up an entire room that was previously filled with only darkness. That was amazing, Firefly. You grinned back at him, keeping each other's gazes, until Kageyama had snapped at the boy to focus on the practice match at hand, thus forcing Hinata to turn back into his beloved sport. Even so, that didn't stop him from throwing a few glances your way throughout the game. 2. Before you started dating Hinata, you've had a few failed relationships in the past, girls and even a few boys. It wasn't until your first kiss with Hinata that you had realized none of your other partners made you feel the way that those 4 measly seconds of having your lips awkwardly pressed against his did. It was no surprise that the other people you had kissed seemed to have more experience. They knew how to work their lips, how to suck or lick. It would have been better than your kisses with Hinata, considering that he was still clumsy when it came to them. Even so, they never came close to the boy. They never left you with that warm feeling in your chest. It was that night you realized something more. Cheeks flushed like wine spilled over golden skin, and your hair-colored locks fell onto the softness of your own pillows. Maybe you ended up getting a little deeper into this relationship than you had originally sought out to. You pressed your hands against the warmth found on your features, hoping to cool it down. Oh fuck, I think I'm in love. 3. You adored holding hands with Hinata. Compared to your own, his callous hands were smaller, with fingers a bit thicker than yours. And as much as you would have loved to rid yourself from these horrendous cliches, each time you found yourself intertwined, or your fingers intertwined with the boys, you couldn't help but think that it felt so right. You loved it when Hinata would fluster, and his hands would start sweating, causing you to tighten your grip in reassurance. What you loved the best was while Hinata found himself rambling about... What you loved the best was while Hinata had found himself rambling on about a rather eventful story that had just occurred in either practice or class. He would unintentionally swing both of your arms back and forth, too caught up in his own excitement. It was a cute gesture, really. Hey, Firefly. Hinata blinked at the sudden interruption, but nevertheless turned his head upwards to meet your eyes. I have to tell you something. What is it? At this, both of you had halted your walk. In much to Hinata's surprise, you had let go of his hand. I love you. Hinata blinked owlishly at your composed figure before having a vibrant hue of red wash over onto his face at the moment he was finally able to comprehend what he had just said. And it was the way you said it, so calm and collected, that made it worse. This was the first time you had said it after a month and a half of the two of you. After the month and a half the two of you had been dating, and holy shit, did the words that had just left your lips sound pretty damn nice. Wait, no. Hey, what's with the sudden confession? You trying to get me embarrassed all of a sudden? This is the first time. No, I wanted to say it first. Hinata stared at you stared at Hinata's frantic figure in amusement, trying to suppress a laugh as he puffed out his rose-tinted cheeks. This caused a ball of sunshine to glare at you in a response, a pout forming on his lips. Were you teasing him? You know, doing that face only makes you look more adorable rather than menacing. But before Hinata could retaliate, you were quick to press your lips against his, letting your hands squish his warm cheeks while doing so. You grinned into the kiss and feeling Hinata relaxed against you, a fuzzy feeling beginning to pool inside of you as he began to move his lips against yours at a pleasurable pace. I love you too, you know, Hinata smiled, and holy shit, did you absolutely adore that smile. You couldn't help but cover your face that was now soaked with blush, causing a perplexed look from Hinata. Hey, now why are you blushing? I don't know, I just like you a lot. And while the two of you stood there in a flattered state, there was a rather confused Kageyama a few feet away, looking at both of you in pure curiosity, wondering why it was the two people in this, wondering why it was that the people in his school were so weird. That was really cute. I love Hinata so much, so he's literally the most beautiful thing ever, only second to Tsukushima himself. Wow. He's so cute, oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to subscribe and have the notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a video. And also like the video because that was super cute, and I think if you love Hinata and like the video, I think that's a good explanation, you know what I'm saying? Sorry. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you like the video and subscribe and tap the notification bell because it's important to do that so you get notified when I post a video. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.